Welcome back to Notre Dame Day. I'm Leanne Tokars. You know, engineers are forever looking for innovative ways to solve the world's problems. And junior engineering computer science major Buck Bourdon has done just that. He's invented an app to help make life easier for people who struggle to understand time numerically. Buck, welcome to Notre Dame Day.
Thank you for having me.
I was kind of reading the background on this app, and you really had a personal reason for inventing this app. Kind of tell us that story.
So my older sister Haley actually suffered 2 strokes before she was born, and she's actually mentally disabled and deaf. And as a consequence of her disability, she can't understand abstract things like numbers or time. And one of the biggest challenges that my family faces is having Haley conform to a schedule like on a day-to-day basis.
Okay.
And so while you and I might understand that, say, 6 p.m. means literally 6 p.m., to Haley that doesn't really mean anything. And just for another example, she oftentimes will be looking forward to seeing her friend Ginny, say at 10 a.m. in the morning.
Okay.
And again, 10 a.m. doesn't mean anything to Haley, but since that doesn't mean anything to her, we'll tell her, okay, in the morning, you'll be seeing Ginny. And so she'll go to bed with that in mind. And sometimes it works fine, but other times she'll wake up and it's 6 a.m. and it's morning, but she doesn't really understand that it's not 10 a.m. yet. So, that's a big problem for her. And there's actually a lot of other people like Haley who can't understand time. So that could be other people with different disabilities, young children, or people suffering from Alzheimer's. And so what I wanted to do was just create an app named SeeTime that allows people like Haley to better understand time.
And to kind of tell me how you created this app.
So when I was creating it, first I had to learn how to code in Objective-C, which is what iOS apps are written in. I formed an LLC and applied for a developer's license through Apple. And once I'd done all that, I started developing the app. I tested it, and then once I felt that I had a finished version ready and ready to distribute, I submitted it to the App Store. And once you do that, Apple reviewers will look over it for about a week to 2 weeks, and if it passes all their guidelines, they'll basically give you the thumbs up, and it'll be available on the App Store.
Now, Buck, we were just showing some video of the app, and you can see kind of it's almost like a graph, and it's slowly moving. Explain how that works.
Yeah, so for people like my sister who don't necessarily understand numbers, they can't understand like visual relationships. So it's actually sort of similar to the normal iPhone calendar, but instead of the events just populating the normal calendar, they are also represented by pictures and a progress bar.
Okay.
And so that's actually really helpful to Haley because the progress bar gives her like a visual cue of like when things are going to happen.
Which we can see right there.
So if a bar is moving fast, she knows that the event is going to happen soon. If it's at the beginning, she knows she's going to have to wait a little while. If it's near the end, she knows she doesn't have that long to wait. And one of the big pluses is once the event occurs or ends, depending on how you configure it, the progress bar will change colors and a green check mark will appear.
Okay.
And that just gives her like a really easy way of understanding that that event is actually going to happen.
And this is in the Apple App Store, which is really neat. Congratulations to you for making such a great app that really helps a lot of people.
Thank you.
Thank you, Buck, for being here for Notre Dame Day, and we'll be right back.